Hi all, I have another amazing game to show you from TCEC Season 13. This is Leela against Rodent in round 15. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6. This is the end of the book given to both to explore. Leela plays the classic Ruy Lopez move, bishop B5. We have the bird's defense, knight D4. White takes on D4, and castles. We have bishop C5. Bishop C4 is played here, D6. D3, A5, A3, C6, as though D5, there's an interest in D5, bishop A2, and now H6 is played, which may not be the best. Possibly D5 here was a better try to try and blunt this bishop. For example, this line is okay for black. Maybe C4 is one of the better moves here, because otherwise that bishop is a problem piece on A2, and white should end up with a small edge in this, for example, in this example. However, H6 is played. F4, Leela has a great attacking position here. Knight F6. F5, setting up an attacking bind and restricting the C8 bishop. A4, bishop F4, black castles, knight D2. Bishop B6, Queen F3. This looks like a wonderful position with a space advantage, without too many downsides. Bishop C7, Rook A E1. An artificial looking Rook A5 is played by Rodent 3. Queen H3, and it looks as though Bishop takes H6 is really dangerous with a rook lift. So this is iconic Leela, and this F5 means the rook's not really helping here. It does attack B2, but that's parried now with B4. A takes, bishop takes. King H7 is played. Already to show the danger, if bishop D7, then bang, bishop takes, queen takes, and there's a rook left coming in. What does black do? There's also queen G6. If black tries to unpin the F7 pawn, the rook left, this is really, really dangerous for black. If black has to do something very resourceful like this, give back a piece, it's not going to end nicely for black. This is just an example continuation. It's just not very nice at all for black. Big advantage to white, winning advantage. So King H7 was played. A4, kicking the rook back to A5. Knight F3, C5. And now the rook is also kicked back away from A5 totally. It's a very strong position for white. And now, guess what Leela plays? So, very logical. I hope you can guess it. G4, why not? It's a fantastic position already. King G8. This Leela's trying to rip open that G file simply. On knight G8, then check is possible, and knight takes F7 check. This bishop's fine hitting F7, beautiful. That'd be just winning the exchange. So King G8. Now G5, just tearing open that G file. HG, bishop takes. This is looking easy. This is looking like one of Leela's easiest games. King H1, just to use the G file. Bishop A5 as a rest day game, sort of. Rook E2 to play Rook G2. There's nothing really black can do here. Black is lost. Rodent is not the total, weakest in the tournament. I mean, towards the bottom half, but not the absolute weakest, and it's being really outdone here in this particular game example. So we have here D5. This is already a desperate try. D5. White just takes on D5, and with Rook G2 coming in, Bishop H6, Harry Carey, Bishop takes F5, just giving up a piece. That's just taken. I mean, as an example, with Rook A8, the rook's just going to go to G2, threatening Bishop H6. For example, here, Bishop H6, with that pin pawn, for example, this, there's Rook takes G6. It's absolutely murderous. Absolutely murderous. So Bishop takes. Leela's won it. Leela's won this game already before move 30, basically. That's taken, but it needs a plus 6.5 for both sides before it can actually be adjudicated as a win. But essentially just a piece up for nothing. Bishop F4, Rook D7, the game ends. Here, a short and sweet one. So Leela picking up the points from Rodent here, quite easily picking up the point. White can just double on the G file if it carried on. You know, for example, rook g1, just double rooks, putting the bishop on e5. Can't be kicked. That pawn's pinned. Just play something like this. Well, or double rooks like this. And just take on g7. That's going to be pretty helpful. I mean, the piece down doesn't really matter. Doesn't really not worth analysing actually. So yeah, the game ended here. So a nice win there, smooth win in round 15 from Leela, crushing poor Rodent, I'm afraid. Yeah, nice for Leela fans though to chalk up this win. Comments, questions, likes, shares appreciated. Thanks so much.